Chapter 1215. After the explosions, the fortress of the End suddenly crumbled, and Farah's body was struck by the god-slaying slash and sent flying a few dozen meters away. After everyone's hearts settled, they suddenly cheered happily. Wilbur's attack truly was worthy of being called the god-slaying slash. Farah's seemingly unbeatable defense had been broken through in just one strike. There was no way Ferris would be able to survive such a devastating blow. With all those emotions in the air, some people even started to cry. They felt like they had just managed to barely survive a life-threatening encounter and were overjoyed. Just as everyone was feeling emotional, Ferris slowly started to stand back up. Everyone was stunned, and all of them were suddenly gripped with fear. Ferris survived the attack. They did not even dare to believe their eyes. At that moment, Ferris' face was incredibly twisted. There was a large wound in front of his chest as well, and the gray liquid was flowing out. Wilbur looked at him emotionlessly, and Ferris said in an incredibly dark manner, "You truly surprised me." "You too," Wilbur said coldly. Eileen and Brom looked at each other, and the weapons in their hand burned with spiritual flames. Seymour fled far away. "But your deaths are already certain. You can't change that fact. And I can't be killed as well. Do you understand, Trash?" Ferris' loud roar caused everyone to discover in shock that the Gate of the End was still being formed, and their life forces were still being sucked away. They felt even weaker at that moment. Ferris' undying body shocked them to their core as well. Wilbur said coldly, "You're already heavily injured. I doubt you can maintain this ritual for much longer." "Is that so?" Ferris sneered. "I'm injured, but my faith will never waver, even if I have to give up my life for it." "Are you really willing to do that?" Wilbur mocked. Ferris' expression darkened immensely as he started to chant in an unknown language. With the chanting, a wave of gray energy started to rise from Ferris' body and connected to the still unformed Gate of the End. Ferris' face rapidly got older, as if his time was rapidly flowing through his body. With Ferris' rapid aging, the Gate of the End started to strengthen and form. Very soon, the gate was already mostly formed. At that moment, quite a lot more people fell and turned into corpses. The whole island was filled with the aura of death. Even those animals in the distance were all falling as their life forces were being sucked dry. "Save us!" Those who were still alive could not bear that horrifying energy. They used all their might to cry for help from Wilbur. Eileen and Brom were already defending with their spiritual energies at full force. Their faces were full of sweat, clearly already almost at their limits. At that moment, Ferris freely knelt on the ground, but he pointed to the sky and shouted out maniacally, "Almighty King of the End, I'm willing to offer my life and soul so you can descend into this world and establish a new order." After Ferris said that, he spat out a mouthful of gray blood. He looked like an old man on death's door. Just then, the Gate of the End was completed. It was a mysterious gate that was 100 meters tall and dozens of meters wide, covered with inscriptions. When Ferris finished speaking, those two gates started to open slowly. Through the cracks, the gray mist inside spread with an incredibly horrifying aura, accompanied by an inhuman roar.